handstand walks, how do I make sure I don't fall forward?
Yeah.
just practicing
Yeah.
at the wall.
Definitely. So at the wall, or having a mat out, like actual crash mat, so that if you go over. But it is good to practice. You know, as a handstand push-up, your hands are close to the wall, and so working your hands further away from the wall, knowing the wall is there to catch you, and then getting more comfortable that way. A really good way to think about a handstand walk to fail out of it is to, as you start losing control, lift one arm and then keep one brace, and you'll usually do a side cartwheel, or you'll roll out to that side rather than flopping over. But having a crash pad is really, really helpful. Yeah. But I mean, my first time actually trying to handstand walk, I fell and jammed my shoulder, and I thought I would never be able to do it again. And so it's risky, but once you get it, it's fun and a good party trick, and really a good different thing to like have in your toolkit. All right, you guys, we're going to start here pretty quick. If you want to grab a medicine ball, we're going to need it for the workout and for the warm-up. RX weight is 20 for guys, 14 for ladies. Otherwise, grab something lighter. You guys, we're going to start with 5 burpees. Okay, so just dropping flat to the floor. We can step back and then step up. Whatever you guys want to do, just a burpee. Literally, we're getting flat to the ground, and then we're standing up. And as we practiced earlier this week, that hop and clap at the top. 5 burpees, which is the best way to warm up and the best workout for fitness and cardio and strength. We're going to do 10 single leg deadlifts next with a knee grab. So we're going to balance. We're going to try and touch our toe as best as we can, and then grab that knee on the way up. With that balance, you can bend that knee. Okay, I don't mind if that knee is bent for the deadlift. And then try and spread your toes apart. You want to take a big breath in to brace your core. And that leg behind you, squeezing that glute, is going to keep things more tight. The tighter we are during the motion, the more balanced we're going to be. You can also think about not letting your knee dive in towards your big toe. If our knee dives in, we're going to be off balance. So keep that knee tracking, or even going towards your pinky toe, just so we're not collapsing. Do about 5 or so each side, and then gorilla squats. We're going to go into a nice deep squat. Feet shoulder width apart, toes out a little bit. We're going to grab onto our toes. We're going to raise one arm, so release one arm and raise it up. Look past that hand, and then holding on to both toes, send those hips up, and do a good hamstring stretch. And as you go into that single arm reach, I want you to keep that knee driving out on the opposite side. It's going to want to cave in. Let's push that knee out. Allie's got it. Come on up here, Allie. I want you to show everybody how to do it. We'll do a couple of those, you guys, just 3 or so, and then we're going to grab our med ball. We do 5 med ball squats. So think about doing a bear hug, okay? Just squeezing nice and tight. Just getting our legs more warmed up with 5 squats. And we'll mosey over to the wall for 5 wall ball shots. Okay, if you guys are using the wall, great. Otherwise, a target. Want to go into a nice deep squat. As we pull it off the ground, we're keeping that chest up, going into that front rack position squat, and driving with our hips. Want to propel with our hips as best as possible. So our arms shouldn't be doing a whole lot of work. It's our hips driving or jumping the ball up. And our hands are really there to work on accuracy, maybe a little bit of oomph, but trying to get that little arc to just bounce off the wall and come back. So wall balls are a great workout, but also really good for accuracy and trying to be consistent. Wall walks next. Who's the best wall walker here? Looks like Allie. There you go. Cool. So if you guys are practicing for the CrossFit Open or a competition, okay, there's going to be a line at the base of the wall. Okay, so this line here, Allie, hold on for one sec. There's also a line, imaginary line, think about at your shoulders, okay? So your hands will start at that front line. We don't have one out there now, but your hands should be kind of at shoulder height, okay? We're going to press up into a push-up, hips nice and high first, and then we're going to walk our hands back. Both hands should touch in some form on that line, and then ideally our hands come back to where they started, okay? So if there was a second line at our shoulders, that was awesome. And so her hands came way, way above shoulders, so just think about coming back to where you started, okay? So that's kind of the standard with a wall walk. Let's do a wall walk, you guys, or handstand walk practice. That was awesome, Eugene. You've been watching some videos, I assume. So wall walk, hips up, and then feet must get on the wall before our hands start moving. Hands or fingertips or something touch the line, and then back to where we started. And then let's practice a handstand walk next. So everyone come up. We think I'm kidding, right? Everyone come up. We're going to go into a handstand spot, okay? Everybody, literally everybody, okay? Trust me, trust me. I want to see you guys go into a kind of a up dog position, and then just kick up, okay? Whether your hands walk or not, I want you to kick up and get comfortable. Just going up a little bit. A handstand walk, Jolie, that was awesome. At its basic form, watch me, at its basic form is literally, okay, it's not the prettiest thing, but if your feet are off the ground and your hands move, that's the start of a handstand walk. That's how you get comfortable. Eugene asked me earlier, how do I practice this without collapsing or falling on my face? It's like having a crash pad out is really, really helpful too, okay? Otherwise, you would start on the wall or hands a little bit far away from the wall so that as you kick up and try and go into a hold, the wall is there to catch you, okay? So, just want to give you guys a little bit of confidence. Hopefully we gained a little bit, okay? Jolie, cool, yeah. Okay, cool. I don't know if I ever really saw you do it much. Everyone grab a barbell and a foam roller. Barbell and a foam roller. Not that we need to rush, but let's go a little bit quick so we have enough time. Yeah, we don't need to run, but we can fast walk. Foam roller, Allie. What? Yeah. It's your shuttle warm-up, a run to get a foam roller. So I want that foam roller parallel with your barbell, okay? We're going to go into a position like we're going to foam roll our back. I want your feet planted on the ground, hips up nice and high. And so, Sebastian, we're going to actually spin you around so that this is further away. So hips up, grab that bar behind you or kind of shimmy to get in that position where you can grab it. Arms in an overhead squat wide position, arms locked out, and then slowly lower your hips to the ground and bring your head and chest through towards the ceiling, okay? Those arms got to stay locked out. Nice wide grip like we would. Sebastian, let's go hands wider. Yeah, hands wider. And then I want the foam roller kind of mid-back or upper back. So not too high, but a bit higher than where you're at. Yeah. Hold for like 10 seconds, rest. It should really feel a stretch in your chest, shoulders, biceps maybe, okay? This feels easy. We can go narrower. If it's too hard, we can go wider. This is a great warm-up for snatches, overhead work, overhead squats, and we are going to rest and pop up out of that. If you guys want to keep your foam rollers out, you can. Otherwise, we can put those to the side or put them back. And we're going to get that barbell onto our back. We got overhead squats today. So we're going to warm up first, behind the neck jerks. And so think about like a split jerk, same sort of thing, but we'll do a behind the neck push jerk. I want your feet wide enough so as we go in that dip, our heels aren't coming off the ground, and our hands are also pretty wide too, okay? Elbows underneath the bar. We're going to dip, drive, and catch, and then stand up. Behind the neck split jerks are a great option as well. So we often fail overhead squats by not getting the bar overhead with like a max. We'll do a few of these. As you guys bring the bar down to your back, I want you to think about going up into your toes, bending your arms, slowly lowering it, and then once you get about halfway, you're going to go into a receiving dip position, okay? So practice this just now because we'll need it with heavier weights. So you want to receive it on your shoulders, on the muscle of your traps, and getting used to that receiving position. We'll then get one more overhead and do 5 overhead squats. So big breath in, we're pushing up and pulling that bar apart, holding that bar right behind our head. It's right over our back, the nape of our neck. Abs are tight, knees are out, keeping tension and pressure. Go ahead and rest, and we'll bring it in. All right, guys, question today. Did you enjoy high school? Okay, think about this deeply while I go over our events coming up on the 25th, so a week from Saturday. Rooted in the Community business networking event for members that own businesses to showcase their businesses. Let's, as members, come and support them and just kind of learn about what's going on. Maybe you have a neighbor that you want to refer them to or something like that. Just everyone helping each other. November 8th, across the street, Prohibition Cellars, is our gym anniversary party. We want everybody there, okay? What's your name, and did you enjoy high school, Chad?
My name is Chad, yes.
Erica, no.
Jim, was not high school, but yeah.
Yeah.